to follow up, I've been arrested once in China and put into jail, and I can tell you that is not a lot of fun. So
Can you tell
that's a
us?
different
Can you
story.
tell us about
That.
that?
Uh, I was in a meeting with my team in Shenzhen, China, and I've been staying at the hotel for about a week and a half. And I was in the middle of the meeting with the CEO and a couple. At the time, I was a chief technology officer for a company in Seattle, and I had about 120 people reporting to me. And we were in a conference room discussing the plans, and we got a knock on the door, and this young lieutenant comes in, and she says, "Is Andre Fournier here?" in Chinese. And Mr. Wong says, "Yeah, he's right there." So she comes over to me in bad English. She says, "Mr. Fournier, you are under arrest for being in the country illegally. Now come and tell me why the hell they don't have gates in the United States, but that's different. We're not going to go down that path." So I got arrested. Uh, I was brought to the border, and they said, you have to go back to Hong Kong. I said, "I don't have to go back to Hong Kong. I'm a Canadian citizen. I can get a work visa right now, right here." So the young lady said, "Oh, you're a Canadian, no problem. 500 RMB." So I gave her 500 RMB, and she throws 200 RMB back at me, and she says, "I do not take this type of money." It was Taiwanese dollars. They don't take Taiwanese dollars there. So I opened my wallet to put the money back in my wallet, and she goes, "Oh, you got American dollar." And I went like, "Why?" "So we take American dollar." I said, "Now that's interesting. If I was an American, you would kick me out of your country, but because I got American dollars, you'll take my money." And she got mad. So Mr. Wong paid for the fine, and they took my passport to put a new work permit in it. And when they came back, they said, "We can't put a permit in your passport because you ran out of paper." And I said, "Well, just put it over the old one." And that's where I got arrested and thrown in jail because that's completely illegal. So she had enough of me. So I spent the day in jail. I called Louise. I said, "Make sure you call the Canadian embassy because I'm in deep trouble here." And so the young lady wanted to walk away with my passport, and she says, "I got to go in the office." I said, "Well, leave my passport here." She said, "No, no, no." I said, "No, you're not leaving with my passport. My passport stays right here." And she says, "What, you don't trust me?" I said, "No, I don't." I said, "I want my passport." So at the end of the day, they brought me onto the ferry to go back to Hong Kong, and she gave my passport to the captain, and she told the captain, "Don't give him his passport until he gets into Hong Kong." As we got into the China Sea, captain gave me my passport, and he looks over. I was in first class, I might add. He looks over the window. He says, "Mr. Fournier, there's only two ways to get off this boat. One is in Hong Kong," and he looks in the water and says, "You don't want to swim in this water." So that was. So I went to the Canadian embassy in Hong Kong, got new pages, and I went back and got a new stamp for my work visa. I came back Monday morning, gave me my passport, and guess who's looking at my passport? That same woman. So she let me in, but you don't want to spend any minute in Chinese jail. I can tell you that.
Talk about an exciting day at the office.
Yeah, yeah, and I wasn't alone in the jail cell, so that was that was not too. The guy couldn't speak English, so that was not a lot of fun.
Through